Smithson is my hero because when I first started reading Smithson at art school, but even more so after in graduate school, his writings were all about that process, the importance of process, of digging, of finding, and also to not dismiss the landscapes that, we both loved. He completely reframed them, the industrial landscapes, and as cultural landscapes, right? And even equated the process, of dealing with them, with Dead Fred, which, it was just like amazing that he traversed that. He also, I love the part where he said, he talked about the importance of the artist's glance. And again, that's the part that, I just so love that involves the slow looking. And his slow looking was so deep in time, and that's what I loved also, because all of a sudden I felt like I wanted a watch that was geological time. For me, the importance of that was to, look at the landscape in a much deeper way, and to think about time, fast time, slow time, the importance of duration. So, I just took to the guy from New Jersey and said, you're it. You constantly inspire me. I read and reread him. And I know he was kind of fashionable and groovy and stuff, but, I don't care. When we were, Michael's team was working on the High Line, that's when I was rereading him. And that was where, the quote I often show in lectures has to do with that value of the glance. And we added to that, very Smithson, about a landscape that was growing according to its own logic, not ours. Respect. So it's that respect too, that I gain from reading him, rereading him, and also, doing right by the landscape. And I like to think he would hunt me down if I did something funky. I was visiting the mother lode, of pits in Bingham, the Bingham pit in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I heard tell that, Spiral Jetty was reemerging. So I hightailed out there, and it was awesome. The part about it being awesome was having watched the film of the making of it, and that, the essence, the important part, was the making of it. And dump truck after dump truck, talk about dump it right there, And what emerged from the process was form. It wasn't form first necessarily, although of course Smithson thought about this, infinite form, kind of then becoming a creature, an organism in this shallow water with all its red rocks and algae and, crazy stuff. And again, big influence. Big influence by combining the film and the place.